Well, hey there again, everybody, and welcome back to another tutorial. In this one, as you see, I'll be showing you all how I made the cell phone tower. I hope that you all enjoy this build and tutorial. If so, please drop a like down below. Thank you again for watching. Now let's get this started. Alright, now let's get down here, count some numbers, and look at the materials. So first off, I'm on the PS4 using the Modern HD texture pack. If you don't have this texture pack, that's okay. Try to use the same kind of blocks as what I'm showing here. So in this texture pack, this is the iron support block. This is what I'm going to be using for this purpose. I think this is great for this purpose, for this material, what I'm going to use there. Now, if you don't have that, that's totally fine. Look at your monster spawner blocks, alright? You're just going to have to find a block that looks metal and looks more like a support system like this here. You can also check out in your inventory the wax exposed copper crate. There are different color of these variations. Again, just try to find something that you like the best. Alright. So at the very bottom here, you're going to have your base. I'm going to use stone bricks. And this base is going to be 4 blocks this way. And also 4 blocks this way. So a 4x4. All 4 corners will be identical to each other. So right on top of that 4x4, you're going to have a slab. So I'm using the stone brick slab as you see there. Right in the middle of that 4x4, I have, again, these stone bricks, right here, a 2x2. Okay? Now, these are going to be 7 blocks in between. So that's going to be right through here, in between these 4x4 bases. Again, 7 blocks in between. Now, once you've found your material that you're going to use, you're going to place that material right on top of that 2x2. Alright, now because this material is a little bit hard to look at and count, and we have all this here that looks a little bit crazy, and it's going to be kind of hard for me to show you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this block here. Alright, just remember, that's what I'm going to use that for. So, what you're going to do, you're going to have this 2x2 right here, right on top of that, right? So that's what I'm going to be showing you here. So you're going to go right on top of that, and this is going to go up a total of 20 blocks. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and so on. So you're going to go up 20 blocks. Alright, now once you have your 2x2 pillar like this, now let's look at what's going on right here. A little bit easier. Let's use a different block. So what you're going to do, you're going to go towards the center of your tower. So for this, I'm going to go to this corner here. Okay? And then remember, that was for this pillar. Now this pillar, you'll go to the other corner and so on. So depending on what pillar you're on, you might go to this corner, or this corner. Just remember, you're going to have them all facing, going towards the center of your pillar to your tower. Alright? So what you're going to do now, you're going to go to that corner, and you're going to make a 2x2 like this. Alright? Now this 2x2 will also be 20 blocks. Okay? Now remember, you can make this tower taller. I wouldn't make it any shorter than what it is, but all of these sections are going to be 20 blocks on every single one of them, okay? Now you can add 5 or 10 blocks to that 20 to make it 25 or 30, but I wouldn't make it any shorter than what it is. Now if you're going to make it taller, let's say you're going to add 10 blocks to make it taller, then what I would do down here at the base, I would add a couple more blocks in between here. but make sure it's an odd number. Okay? Now, what you're going to do, remember you're going to go towards the center of your tower and make this 2 by 2. Alright? And remember, this is going to go up the same amount. Again, I'm doing 20 on mine. So right here, you see this, what this looks like here. What you're going to do here is you're going to go to the outside and you're going to cut 2 out. And then that will be right here. You see these are 2 cut out. Okay? So now right here you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you're going to do there is you're going to go here. You're going to take that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then you're going to go on this side and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Now, you see we have this cross beam going on across here. You see? What you're going to do there, you see we got these 2 blocks. So what you're going to do on that one, you got these 2, and then right here is going to be that there. So I'm just going to place this here so it's easier to see. So you got those 2 blocks, and this will be your first cross beam. I'm going to call it a cross beam. So it's going to go like that, okay? This is your cross beam here. Now you see this is going up, right? And it's up against that cross beam. So here, what you're going to do, you're going to take that down and connect that cross beam. Alright? Now, this cross beam here is going to go straight, as you see here, straight up against, up under the other pillar. Now, all these pillars obviously are going to be the same to each other. Again, you're just going to shape this all towards the center of the pillar. Now, looking down at this, as you see, there's a X in the middle here. So mine, I'm going to count for you. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Alright, so make sure that you do that on yours. So again, that's going to go here. Cross beam like that. Alright? Now, what you're going to do is have this, again, this go up the same amount. It's going to be 20. And you're going to do this same thing as what I just showed you here. You're going to cut these 2 out. You're going to go inside here. You're going to add these 4. Alright? And it's that simple. Okay? So this is the first pillar. This is the second pillar that I just showed you. Now the third pillar here, this third pillar, again will be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is this cross section here, because it's going to be a little shorter. It's going to be the exact same, just shorter because it's arched going in the middle here. So here, the cross section is going to be 2 there and 2 here, and then you're going to have that middle one right there. But everything else is the same, how we added these blocks in there as we go up. Okay? And then we have another pillar of 20 here. Alright? Again, the same thing happened in the corner here. This time, we're only going to have these 3 in the middle. And we're not going to have a cross section here. Okay? The next pillar, again, the same thing going on at the corners. And as you see, we only have 1 block in the middle, just that connected there. Again, nothing in the middle, as you see there, and going straight up to the very last section here. Again, all these is the same amount. Mine is 20. Now, at the very top, what I've done here is I have this 2 by 2 pillar, right? This 2 by 2 pillar here. So at the very top of that, what I've done is I went to that corner right here. Okay, I went to that corner there, and I added 2 blocks. You see. Now, in the very center of that, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 20 to here. So that, again, that's going to be 20 blocks. Alright? It's that simple. And then right here on my corners, I took the lightning rod and I also took the redstone torch and put them on the corners, as you see there. Now we do have a couple more materials and steps to go through. So the next thing you're going to do, let's go ahead and come to the bottom. And you're going to need to grab yourself your barrier blocks. Now remember, if you don't have them in your hand, no one will ever see them. So as you see the barrier block here, you're going to come off of the ground by 2 blocks, 2 or 3 blocks, and you're going to take that barrier block up against right here, the very center part. That very first cross beam at the very bottom, as you see here, is only going to be 8 blocks from right here. So this, counting 1, is going to be 8 blocks to here. So that's the first level, the first cross beam that I have this ladder on right here. And you got to place it going straight down. And then on this side, it doesn't matter whatever side that you're on, one of the sides you're going to take a ladder and place that ladder right on that barrier block. Okay, as you see, it's right on there. And that ladder is going to go straight up. You're going to place it right on there. It's going to go straight up right in the center. So if I pull the barrier block out, you'll see where the barrier block is. So this is going to go straight up. Again, that ladder on that barrier block. All the way to the very top. Let's get up top here and I'll show you what I did at the top. So whatever side that your ladder is on, you see there, alright? Now I've placed the ladder right on that, going all the way up. You see there, going the very, very top. Alright, now once you get up top here, what I used, again, use whatever that you guys want. I use the base metal pole. And I got 3 right here. Alright. Now, in the road add-on, I used the striped pole. You don't have to use that. You guys can use a different method. Use the iron bars or even the end rods or something like that. Lightning rod, that'll work also. So what you're going to do is you're going to have 2 here on each side. So you see these 2 here. You're going to place them right on there like this. Alright. Now in the very center here, again, this is from the road add-on. If you don't have that, then you just use a wall here. You'll place that there. This is the doubled metal pole for corner block of that. And as you see, I have the lightning rod with a redstone torch on there. Right now, at the very top, I guess these are like antennas or some sort of satellite dish thingies. I don't know what you call them, but anyway, I tried to simulate the real looking thing right here. So I'm using these structure voids here, as you see, and here is a wall. So what you're going to do, you're going to get your structure void, and if you don't know how to get that, then all you got to do is open up your chat and you're going to type in / you're going to type in give, and you're going to put @self, and you're going to type in structure and then underscore, and then void. Now when you enter that in, then you'll get your structure void. Alright? You're going to need that. Here, I'm using the end stone brick wall. Okay? And it's right on that there. And what I done was I went up by 2 blocks. And if we get rid of the structure voids here, you'll see that it's just a wall like that. But the structure voids on each side changes the block a little bit to make it look wider like this. Alright? Now at the very bottom I have the same material, the stair facing this way, and at the very top I have another stair facing upside down. Right now in real life, at the very bottom of these structures, you'll see gravel or some sort of stone base like this here. The same thing for like a water tower as well. So that's what I've done at the bottom. Just fill that in with gravel and then some sort of fence or barrier. I use the iron bars 3 blocks tall going all the way around it. Now in the very center here, I use the yellow stained glass panes just because it's a different texture, and this is like the gate to open to get on the inside here. So I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial. Also down here at the bottom, make sure you guys put some sort of electrical component, something like this here. I have just a bunch of random blocks in here as you see, but it looks some sort of electrical component. So just use imagination and have it something like this here, and then have it connected to this. So if you use imagination, maybe this runs up through here and up the tower to the top. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial. As always, if you did, please drop a like and comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.